whole piece was always derived from Mary. I wanted to capture Mary's relationship as a mother with her son in a very realistic way for us in these days. I wanted to show how a mother is always supporting and guiding her children, but at the same time she feels that anticipation of what may happen to them, but also not trying to hold them back, but to encourage. And I was very cautious with portraying that message that Mary's actually giving us. She's actually enticing us to look at her and to wonder what she's pondering, and then we watch her adoring her son and also offering him to us. But at the same time, you see all the wonder in her. It's not even her heart or her face. She's expressing it in her face, but it really comes from her soul into his soul. They're communicating, and she's releasing him, but also still holding on to him, to the memories and to everything that they've experienced. So I really hope that mothers feel that connection that they have with their sons, and also to trust that they're in his hands. And that's the reason why he's got his hand calling, because he's calling us all individually to go on a journey with him. And again, Mary calls us, entices us, and guides us to her son, and ultimately we are face to face with our Lord. The process of the piece, and it takes me back last summer in July when I was asked to be part of this project. I found out about the details that it was to be Mary with her son as a youth, and what impacted me was that this was going to be something that was going to be created for the very first time. You never see Jesus depicted in this age, especially maybe by himself, but not with his mother. So I knew it was a powerful thing that was asked of me to do, but at the same time, I knew that it wasn't going to be something that I was going to do. So I did the best that I could, and I went to our Blessed Mother, and from the conception of the design of the pose to the details of the features to the meaning of the hands and the gestures and the whole body language were all completely inspired by Mary. I mean, I'm talking about the process of drawing it, the process of bringing it to the Holy Sacrament and just leaving it there at God's feet, and having peace that it was what Mary wanted and what God wanted through the whole process of the 8 months. There wasn't one step that I did that I felt that it was my direction. I always stepped back, and it was always Mary assuring me, giving me that peace that I needed to know when it was what she wanted, when it was finished. And I think that all artists have a challenge when they're doing something. There's always that wonder, is that it? Is it finished? You know, would I have done more? And now that my work has been to just honor God, I kind of let go of that pressure that it may not please anybody. As long as it pleases the Lord, I'm more than happy with it. So same with this project. I know that the Blessed Mother guided me in all of the works, and it's been a journey. It's been a beautiful journey. It was actually created in Salt Lake City, Utah, and that was one of the challenges, that it was so far from here. But we had a great team. We stayed in touch through phone calls, through emails, through a lot of connection. I got to preview it, to see the final piece about a month ago, and I was more than pleased. I was very, very awed, you know, just overwhelmed with the way it just came together towards the end. And my biggest concern was that they reflect Mary and Jesus. And as soon as I saw Mary and I saw her veil and I saw her unity with him, I knew it was enough. I knew it was it. And then I stood underneath, and I think I was kneeling right below it. And the way Jesus is just really pouring his love down to you, I'm more than pleased with the piece and how it turned out. So it's been an awesome journey and just a great honor.